third term. And now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. Wow. I'd be fine with that.
Okay. So I have one thing to say about what just happened there. Neuro-linguistic programming. They have to warn you about what they're doing before they do it. They'll give you clues. You think you know, but then you don't see what's coming because you think so small. You think too small. You don't think on such a narcissistic delusions of grandeur as these guys do. These guys think of really, really wicked ways. Now let me tell you something. These guys right here, what you think he just said? You think he just said, "Oh, I wish I had an earpiece to throw in somebody's ear, and let them say the lines while I'm in the basement." You think that's just what he meant? Wrong. Neuro-linguistic programming. All right. So let me let you know something. See, this is news. All right. News is their greatest form of sneak attack. Make you rely on something, and then it's a gift, right? But then the worst thing that could ever happen to you, the curse, is wrapped up in that gift. You snuggle up so good to it that the curse comes out, finishes your ass off when you thought you were safe. But it was a trap the whole time. See, the news is their biggest trap, their biggest snare, their biggest alibi. It's their most useful way of rocking you to sleep and then taking everything, including your life. Everything. You'll never see it coming. That's why. Because they put stuff in your face while stuff is going on that you need to know about to save your life. They put stuff in your face while that's happening. They put stuff in your face that seems important, but they make it up. They control it. They just trigger it. They say, hey, we need somebody to do something. We need this done. We need that. And then somebody will go do something and it becomes news for them. And then they can hurry up and spread it around the road real quick and make a big fuss about it. Make a huge fuss. They get paid to sell out. Just sell out a show. Okay, we'll put it in the news. Oh, go sell out. We'll pay you to sell out. And we'll go put it in the news. Why? Because it takes up the actual it suffocates, smothers, and silences and censors. The money talks so loud that it censors the cries for help. That's what I'm saying. You put your trust in money, mammon, the news. Look, there are people out there, I've heard it so many times in my life now, that it's starting to get freaking ridiculous because it's happening often, too often now. It's happening very often. It's happening every other month now. and people are dying by the hundreds and thousands and millions. And they're all saying the same thing before they die. The news is not telling you. I don't know why they're not reporting it. There is no one reporting. You are not going to hear this in the news. That's all they say. That's all they say, and that's the last thing that you hear. It's the last, and life goes on, and the bodies get tossed out in containers or whatever, and all this. It's crazy because nobody hears about it. Nobody hears about it. Because why? You say, if it happened, I would hear it in the news. Well, that's the thing about it. The dead know nothing. You worship the dead. Okay? The news is around the neck of the dead. That's why it's headlines, breaking head news, hot topics. You're worshiping death. You're not worshiping the living. The living are crying for help. That's not going to be in the news. The dead is going to be in the news. Whoever they got lined up for death, that's in the news. Death Row, that's in the news. Twin Towers, that's in the news. Whoever's already fallen, that's in the news. And it's going to be, and that's the big thing about it. A lot of people die. They'll take one death to put that in the news and broadcast it so they can cover up hundreds of deaths on the same day. You'll never hear about those hundreds of deaths because one person, they just offed him up and made it look weird, so everybody's questioning, making a big fuss. Everybody's like, oh, he died over here. His wife died. His wife died over there. The dog died in the closet. Everybody's wondering about why his death is so crazy, and then another person died, and then another person died, and everybody's like, oh, these famous people died. But at the same time, you got 2 days, 3 days in a row of hundreds of people being just locked down and getting just straight up slaughtered. Nobody's talking about it. The people are sneaking it out like the lockdown in Wuhan, China. They're sneaking this shit out to let you know that they're dying out there and they're crying for help. They're slaughtering Christians in Syria, running straight door to door and killing them. Straight up. But everybody's dying over here. Everybody's dying over here is famous, so it takes up all the news. All the news is taken up over here. So you don't hear nothing about it. And the people over there are saying, hey, even our news is not reporting us getting slaughtered. Look, remember Asheville, North Carolina? The people said the same thing. They said the news is not reporting it. Remember what, Katrina? The news is not reporting it. Remember Hawaii? The news is not reporting. Maui fires, the news is not reporting it. Everywhere you see these people dying, Haiti, earthquake, the news is not reporting it. They have specific things that they'll report to say they covered it real fast. And then there's nothing else to ask about it. There's an open-ended, no resolve, no resolution. And they move on and hit you with something else real fast with no delay. And keep your head spinning like the freaking newspapers in the magazines on the cartoons. They keep it spinning. Extra, read all about it. Spinning like rims. Hypnotizing minds constantly. Time in, time out. But this all goes down to one thing. It goes down to neurolinguistic programming. See, you'll say it, it's like when they say, if a tree fell in the woods and nobody heard it, did it fall? Yes, it fell. Because essentially, everybody's going to suffocate when all the trees are gone. So, you know. Now let's get to serious business. All right, so Obama started this thing off right in this video, right? Where it says, third term, I would be in a basement in somebody's ear. Now, I bet you're thinking so small, like, oh, he just put like a little earbud in somebody's ear, and he would talk to him like Biden. And everybody's like, yeah, it's Biden, yeah, it's Biden, yeah, it's Biden. But you would have no clue. You have no clue what's going on. No, you have no clue. So, here, let me tell you a little secret. What he just said is what the devil said to him. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. He hit you with that. Yeah, he hit you with that. Yeah. He did it like that. Yeah, he did it. Did he do it? Yeah, he did it. He did it like that. So, what the devil said to him is what he said to you. All right? And what the devil did to him is what he's doing to you. All right? So you don't see the devil. Death is what you see. You don't see Hades. Like I said, you worship death. You don't see the life after death. You don't see it. Oh, but it'll catch up soon. It'll catch up soon. And when you're running around trying to launch a damn phone 1,000 miles on a rocket to somewhere, and hopefully, or send it on a bottle, and hopefully it floats to somewhere that somebody will find it and see your last messages to the world that nobody's broadcasting. Like, yeah, that's how bad it is. See, look, man, the Most High said in Ephesians, you wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against dark forces and high places and principalities. So when Obama said he would rather be in a low place to control a high place, he said, I'll go to the basement in some sweats with a coffee, my little mug, and my little cozy with an earpiece, and put somebody up high in front of you, and they just deliver what I gotta say. Yeah, I could do that. So what you don't realize is they already did it when he came through. He was the perfect voice. White man wasn't ready to do it. They wasn't going to send it through white man. That's why he was the first elected to be the World Wide Web 666 leader. Bottomless pit. Key. Okay. OBZ. The lightning bolt is a key. Yes, Barack Berry. All right. So look, neuro-linguistic programming is the most powerful power that you can describe. It is the description of how all things are manifest in English. Pretty much. In if you want to meet on a middle ground and just say, for layman terms, neural linguistic programming. Okay. So that has to do with everything of the flesh and the spirit and the kingdom. All right. So the internet is neuro-linguistic programmed. It's a neural network that is self-aware, was self-aware before we were aware with wires of what it was. Okay. Enough said. It's only manifested to us. It's always been. All right. Such as the dragon. All right. Such as Leviathan. Okay. So, neuro-linguistic programming is the matrix. If you go look up the matrix and look up neuro-linguistic programming and the matrix, it is the code that you see sparkling down in the matrix. That is called neuro-linguistic programming. Everything moves through that. There is nothing that does not move through that. Okay. So, it is the word that programs. The neural linguistic is word. Neural is brain, head, Roche. Okay. Programming. It's the flesh. Okay. So, what you have is take out the program and take out the P, take out the flesh. You want to know why? Because I'll just say this. Neural link. Okay. When it is programmed, it is applied to the flesh. Neural link is programmed like neuro-linguistic programming. So it already was neuro-linguistic programming. It's just they call it something else, neural link, to just hint. They leave a third of it out. You, the P, is next. You're the main course. Okay. So, Obama, being neurally linked to the devil, okay, and put up on stage in front of you, in front of man, in front of flesh, in front of consciousness, and got you all shook up. You have everybody worshiping Satan. Crazy. But anyway, all right. You think you've escaped. Oh, we got Trump. Wrong. Everybody, since Obama, that's why it announced it in the Bible, in the Hebrew. I mean, in the Bible, it tells you that the sixth king is of the seventh is of the sixth, and he is the eighth. So what are you talking about? The sixth king was Obama. Seventh king was Trump. Eighth king was Biden. Okay, that's Zeus, that's death, or should I say the harbinger of death, and Hades. Okay, period. Those are three of the four horsemen right there in your face. Zelensky would be Poseidon, which is sort of kind of like Hades. But anyway, no, not even going to go there. Gates is very much Hades. He's all up in there. He's in a running spot. But no, the military, the internet itself is Hades. It's what you don't. It's what you don't see. Jade Helm, Hades Helm. Jade is Hade. Hade is Hades. Jades Hades. JD. Okay. John Donald. JD Vance. Okay. It doesn't matter. JD Hades. It's all there. It's all there. Okay. Death, Hades. Death followed by Hades. Trump followed by JD. Okay. Trump was followed by Biden, which is death followed by Hades. And then Trump went into office with a Biden, with a Hades. Shouldn't say a Biden, but I guess he kind of is a Biden. But because all the bankers are Bidens. They're all, everybody that's banking is with the Bidens. Trust me, man. Everybody that's banking is with the Bidens. Bankers, they're a neuro-linguistic network of their own. They are the internet also. They're a legion of their own. Okay, so look, a neuro-linguistic, a linguistic is a legion. A network, a neural network is a legion. You pledge your allegiance. You add the P. There you go. NLP. Neuro-linguistic pledge, having ass. Okay, and there you go, people. So, you guys got to beware. Into the pit. The pit. Government is cyber. Obama was elected by the WWW, the cyber. Cyber means government. Kyber means government. Cyber, kyber, government. Cyber, kyber, gubber. Cyber, kyber, gubber. Mint. Okay, you get it? So, and it means the pit or the cistern, and the locust, the well, the bottomless means the continuation. The continuity means the continuation. The continuity means the bottomless. Okay, the continuity of government, the bottomless pit, Okay, now you get what I'm saying? The pit is the cyber. The cyber is the government. Okay, the cyber is the World Wide Web, the JD, the Hades, the invisible helmet of Hades. Okay. So you got Zeus, you got Death, you got Hades, you got Poseidon. Zelensky over there with the pitchfork, the triple one. Biden is a double fork, pitchfork. And Obama is a key-like pitchfork, a single prong pitchfork. Biden is a 2-point pitchfork. So Poseidon got the 3, Hades got the 2, Zeus got the 1. Youngest. Hades is the oldest, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Now, so let us understand this. Now, he warned you. Now, Trump is also with the Neuralink shit. All right. So that means he is also in control. So the Neuralink is in your ear. It's inside you. It's mind control. It's suggestive. It says this is the best. It's percentages. It numbs you down. It says this is the best outcome, and you just go with the flow, or else it'll explode your ass. Just like Valentine's. Cupid pop your butt. Okay. Off of Kingsmen. The Kingsmen. Yep. The 6th king, the 7th king, the 8th Kingsmen. Okay. Who is the king? Yeah, the king is the World Wide Web, which would be Satan. He's the king of the world. He's their king, Apollyon. Okay? You gotta understand. Now, this is gonna get real hairy. You're only 23 minutes in. And this is about to get real crazy. Check this out. That was just the opening. All right, guys. So, let me let you know something, man. Let me let you know something. I'm gonna go over here. I got this right here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now I know where I'm at. Now I know where we're going. Don't know where you're coming from. Don't know where you're at. Don't know where you're going. All right. We're going to go right here, man. All right. The event horizon. All right. Alexa is Legion, by the way. Let's just put that to the side of your mind. We are on the event horizon of the singularity. The singularity is when Obama said, if I could be in the basement while somebody's on stage and I have an earpiece connected with them and they say what I say. It is one mind. That is what singularity means. Everybody has one mind. There's no more individualities. There's no picking. There's no choice. There's no free will. That is gone. Once there's singularity, there's one mind. Hive mind. Borg. Game. Borg. Okay. That is what Elon Musk is talking about. All right. Now, this right here, World Cup. Interesting. This man right here, Gianni Infantino of Santa Infantino, Saint Infantino, I think it is. Saint Gianni Infantino. Saint Gianni is the name of the city, and this dude that's his name. And Infantino is the name of a town, and that's this dude's name. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, and it's in Florence, Italy. Okay. So, but Infantino is like the child of a dragon. Okay, son of a dragon. Just like Dracula, Infantino is the same thing. It is Romanian as it gets. Anything that is Dracula is Romanian. Anything Rome, Florence, Italy, Romania is Rome. The actual modern day place of Romania was called Dacia or Dacia or Dacia. Okay? Like dragon. And that's where Vlad of Wallachia used to stay. Alright? Vlad means blood, and Dracula means son of dragon. Ula is son, and Draco is dragon. Okay. Infant is son, and Tino is dragon. Okay, because Tino is from Tan is dragon. Alright. So, and Gianni means grace. Graceful son of the dragon. Has the key to a bottomless pit. This right here is a bottomless pit. This sphere you're looking at, FIFA sphere, okay, this is a loose sphere. He loosened the fear. He loosed the fear. Lucifer, okay, Apollyon, this dude just loosened the sphere. It was whole. Let's go back. See, it was whole. Right here. It was bound. All right. This is a gold sphere. It was bound. Now let's get this better announced for you. We're going to Revelations 9:1. And the fifth angel sounded his trumpet. Fifth angel sounded his trumpet. And I saw a star. A star is a messenger, like John of Revelations. Saint Gianni. Okay. A star out of heaven, Gianni, having fallen to the earth, Infantino, like the son of the dragon, and was given to it the key of the abyss, or the key of the pit of the abyss. Okay, so what is the pit? The middle. He was given the key to the pit, the middle, the pit of the abyss, the abyss, the abyssos, the Apollyon, the Abazus. Zeus. Obama. Okay, so pretty much, look, what happens is Obama is the king. He's the first World Wide Web president. So when they unleash singularity, he will have dominion. Okay, do you understand this? Because he is the first leader of the neural network. He put the phones in everybody's hands. They started spying on everybody. It's Ghostbusters. You're trapped. Pokemon, he caught you all. Okay? And this is the ball. All right, so look. Pandora's box. Okay. So look. Gianni looking like a dang demon over here with the key to the bottomless pit. Right here. This is the bottomless pit. Y'all be like, oh, this is Ezekiel's will. Oh, this is the angels. This is the seraphim. No, this is the locust from the bottomless pit. All right? And there are plenty of them in the sky, waiting to wreak havoc right here on earth. Right here. So look, go to Revelations 9:2. And he opened the pit of the abyss and went up smoke out of the pit like the smoke of a furnace, great, and were darkened the sun and the air by the smoke of the pit. Okay. Well, when he opens this thing, see how it's all nice and shiny and gold? How it's all nice and shiny and gold, right? But when he opens this thing, the shadows start to come in. All right? And it starts to get hazy. All right? Blurry. All right? See, now what you don't see is they have all the faces of the moon. They have these faces of the moon in there and the sun. They got some stars in there. But I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm going to show you. Watch. Watch. Let's go back to the face of this thing real quick. We're going to show you this locust. All right. And we're going to go to Revelations 9:2. And out of the smoke came forth locusts unto the earth, and was given to them the power like have the power the scorpions of the earth. Okay. Like having the power of the scorpions of the earth. And it was said to them that not they shall harm the grass and of the earth, nor any green thing. Now, what kind of locust in nature is going to not eat grass and not eat any green thing? These are not regular locusts. These are machines. Okay. These are the neurolinguistic network hive mind of the World Wide Web of Satan. Okay. Of the devil, of Apollyon. I'm trying to show you. And they're coming for men. Nor any tree, if not the men, not having the seal of Yah on the foreheads. It's coming for men. And it was granted to them that not they should kill them, but they shall torment them 5 months. And the torment of them was like the torment of a scorpion when it might strike a man. So you're going to be getting zapped by these things. All right? Meaning like frequencies. They're going to be you're going to be getting hurt, burnt up for not having some type of seal. All right. And in the days And in those days, men will seek death and not no more will find it. And they're going to seek Trump and they're not going to find him. And they will long to die and shall flee death from them. And Trump will run away from them. They're going to seek after Trump and he ain't going to be there. You're going to leave him high and dry. All right? Because death is an angel. All right? And the appearance of the locusts was like horses having been prepared for battle. So that means they're going to be covered in armor. Okay? Like a car. So a horse, it doesn't necessarily mean a horse. It says having the appearance like horses being prepared for battle. So a car looks like a horse. A vehicle is metal, like a horse that has been covered, ready for battle. So what it is these things are vehicles. All right? And upon the heads of them was something like crowns. Okay? Like gold crowns on the top. So the way that the sun hits these things, they're gonna have these like gold crowns on the top of these orbs. Now, so look. So this right here will be in the sky. And you see how these lines go all the way around it right here? It's gonna be spinning so fast in the sky. This all this in here will be spinning so fast. All of this out here will be vibrating frequencies. This will be frequencies coming out of there. Boom. And then there will be generating an outside. These wheels on the outside are like wings. And it will be levitating in the sky. Okay? Like disc, but like a ball. But it'll be spinning so fast, it'll be invisible damn near. Like the Predator, like cloaked. Okay? And you'll see right through them. They're gonna look like glass up in the sky in the shape of a circle, like an orb, like a clear cylinder orb. You'll see the clouds wisp around them and make a perfect circle, and then or make a half circle or make a oval. But you'll see them. I've shown plenty of, and you can see them. They call them sun dogs. Sun dogs. Funny. Now look, like crowns on the foreheads. So look, the way that the light shines off, the sun will be coming down and shine off of this, and they're gonna have like these crowns on the top. All right, but look, let me show you the locust. This right here is the mouth of a locust, right here, right there, and this right here is the eyes. That's how you know what's up and down. All right, obviously this is right side up. This is the eyes. This is the mouth. This is the crown and the forehead. All right. This is the locus of the bottomless pit. Because, specifically Trump, right here, he is being a part, just like him, Gianni. You got John and Gianni over here. Both of their names mean grace, all right, or gracious father of the sky in a way, like Zeus. In another way, both represent Zeus in a way. In a way, a type and a shadow. But anyway, who knows if they're doing the good or the bad. But either way it goes. All right. What we have here is you have Trump. The reason why this represents the bottomless pit, and remember I told you from the get-go of this video that the pit, the government, the cyber, is the cyber world, the cyber web, the cyber world cup, the cyber web. This is a cyber world cup. This is a cyber web, okay? World Wide Web, okay? This is a cyber This is a government. This is a pit. This is bottomless pit. Okay? Government means pit. Continuity of government means bottomless pit. Period. Okay. So, the whole point is, he made a deal for this and for the next one also, for the next few. For what? Cybersecurity, pit, government, homeland security, national security. What does that mean? It means government. Okay. Made millions of dollars, if not say billions of dollar deal. Okay. So yeah, this is the locust face. This is the mouth. So the locust has mandibles. Mandibles open up like from in to out. Okay, so it'll open up from like that and then close like that. So the same way that you see how this line goes right here, right there, this will open up to that part, and then this will open up to that part, and then that will reveal, because this is just a shield, and on the inside there's mandibles, teeth, but those teeth are also sort of kind of like this. Now, actually, see, one thing about the cockroaches, this doesn't split. It just lifts up. So like how this is up here, this will go up there. And then it'll reveal teeth that are like this underneath. Two of these that'll go out like that. Bam, bam, like Predator. So, yeah, bottomless pit, government, cockroaches, locusts. That's the eyes. That is the mouth. And that is the forehead. Okay? With a crown, gold crown right there with a seal, gold crown right there. All right? Now, and it's all dark like smoke, black within gold. It's government, empire, death, and Hades. All right. So let me show you something. Crowns of gold, and the faces of them were like faces of men. Okay? So what are we talking about? Faces of men, crowns of gold. Okay. Having been prepared for battle, and upon the heads of them was something like crowns like gold. So you have the neural link. Neural link is using gold inside of the chip, and it's a crown that goes on the head. Okay. And the gold strands go inside of your gray matter or whatever, and they graft it into your bone, and then bam, bam, you now have the devil in your basement with an earpiece in your ear, and you're delivering speeches on stage, running the world. Okay. Just like Obama said. He wasn't talking about no little cheap Radio Shack earpiece. He's talking about Neuralink, and that's where the joke's on you. Third term, he's talking about there's no more presidents, because he was the last president, because it was already done to him before it was done to Biden. Okay? He's telling you what it was already done to him. He ain't talking about nothing new. He was elected by the WWW, the World Wide Web, the 666, where the chip is the ultimatum, singularity. He was elected by the hive, singularity. Exactly what Elon Musk and everybody is working toward. He was elected by that. And Bush, his cousin, put it into place, set it up like a pick and roll. And it's all Dracula technology. Because Dracula, what does he do? He bites you and then he creates another one of himself, a duplication, which is a hive mind. They don't have a mind of their own. They say what he says. He is the mob. He is the mafia. He is the CIA. He is all intelligence. He is legion. For they are many, all for one and one for all. Okay? Do you understand what you are dealing with? All right? You're dealing with no more language. They're only going to be speaking in your head. You're not even going to need to have words. Just as soon as you think, it'll be before you can even blink, the shit's going to happen. You better have your mind under control and in peace. This is going to be crazier than the fun vax. Fundamentalist vaccinations. Go look that up. Anyway, yeah, brought to you by the same exact one that made the deal with Obama. All right. So, and yeah, the military took the deal. The government took the deal. Everybody took the deal. Like a Happy Meal. Like Kanye said. Everybody took the deal. Like Obamacare. Like a stimulus. Like a return. Like a vote. Everybody took a deal. But that's what I'm saying, man. Everybody except Yeshaya. Yeshaya ain't take no deals. Because he's the word from the beginning. And ain't no room for no lies. Tell you how it is. So, at the end of the day, this is getting pretty out of hand here, guys. You're deep off in this. And they had hair like the hair of women. And the teeth of them like those of lions. And they had breastplates like breastplates of iron. And the sound of the wings of them was as the sound of chariots of horses, many rushing into battle. See, types and shadows. See, this happens in the heavens, but it also happens on earth. And as it happens in heaven, so it happens on earth. As it happens on earth, so it happens below. This is all going on in a Mexican standoff in 3 different places all at the same time. All at once. So what we see is different from what they see, but it's all the same spirit. The invisible being led by, the physical being led by the invisible. Said, and they have tails like scorpions and stingers, and the tails of them is the power of them to injure men for months, 5 months. They have over them a king, the angel of the abyss. The name of him in Hebrew is Abaddon. And in the Greek, his name is Apollyon. Okay? Woe to the first has passed, behold are coming, still 2 woes after these things. Okay, so that's 9 and 11 right there. We come down to 9 and 11. Well, we know that Mr. Apollyon is the president. It's an office. Many heads, many kings, but it's the same spirit. Like I said, you had a young president, old president, white president, a cyborg president. You had all these presidents, but it's just the same spirit. Just to make you just in the boat so that you don't know. Okay? Task Force, White House Task Force on the FIFA World Cup 2026 Trump Executive Order. Okay, that is the bottomless pit, the continuity of government. Do you understand that? All right. This order establishes the White House Task Force on the FIFA World Cup 2026 to coordinate with executive departments and agencies to assist in the planning, organization, and executive of the events surrounding the 2025 FIFA World Cup and the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The task force shall be housed in the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, which shall provide funding and administrative support. Hades. Do you know that's Hades, right? You know that's Hades, 100%. Any military operations on American soil is headed by Hades. Now, let me tell you something. He will have his general linked with him, just like in Ender's Game. In the movie or the book Ender's Game, Ender was neural linked with the dragon, Hades, AI, Satan, whatever you want to call it. All right, Legion. All right. So he was neurologically linked. All right, and so the thing is, they've already announced it to you that regular people have gotten it, okay? But it's top secret that they have already applied this, mastered it and perfected it, used it as a weapon, okay? Watered it down and gave you a low-grade form of it. And then they have the high-grade form of it. It's like, how do you say? Oh man, a good way of saying it is, it's like sloppy seconds, thirds and fourths and fifths. It's nasty. It's just one big of Babylon. Okay? It's like that, bro. Because first come, first serve, and then whatever's left over for you, but it's still gonna be under the jurisdiction of someone else who was there before you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Most High got it different. He got it as first as last and last as first. So we got a different deal going. The devil got it, do as you want, do as you will. And the way that he did it is the way that it's being done. And that's the way that they're presenting it. Okay? So you get it 10 years behind. That's the tail of the dragon that wipes out mankind. It's science. Science has a rule and order to things that they do. A method to the madness. And they say they want to make it 10 years after they've already perfected it. Not 10 years after they discovered it. 10 years after they've already perfected it. And then they give it to the public. Perfected it means they've already applied it, used it. It is being used, and you're already being manipulated by it. And then they got it on release, probably like a dead man switch or like an alibi switch or some shit, to where as soon as something happens that might blow its cover, they can give it a soft landing. That's why it's 10 years of perfection. Okay. It's their dragon, their perfect dragon. 10 years of perfection. It's the gift, is the curse. It's a gift because they're gifting it to you and it's something new and it's fresh and it seems like it's going to help. But the curse is they've already like booby trapped it. And once you're in it, you're in it. It's vampire. Like I said, it's vampirism. It's really just a trap. It's like an angler fish, which is actually a devil fish, which will lure you in with light and swallow you with teeth and flesh. Okay, guys. So I think that was about most of the message right there, man, for today. I think that was about most of the message for today. Yeah, we're in the book of Revelations and they're putting signs and stuff on our faces, man. Right in our faces, bro. There's but like I said, that's announced. That's announced. Revelations means it was going to be broadcast. I mean, this is for the world to see. So that's what you see. It's the World Cup. The World Cup. They're putting $1 billion prize behind that. Okay, do you understand that? First time that's ever been done is putting $1 billion prize, if I'm not mistaken, behind the dang World Cup. There's a lot going on here. They're making deals with death and Hades. You know how the World Cup was started? You know how soccer was started? Soccer was started by when a kingdom gets conquered, when two kingdoms go to war, real war, bloody war, world war. You take down the dang king, they were yelling skull. The Vikings were yelling skull, skull. And they go they chop off the king's head, and then they all drink from his head, get drunk, and then start kicking the head around. And soccer is after the skull. They start kicking it around and try to kick it into some little hoops and baskets. Okay? So this is the history of the World Cup. So it's very fitting that you would have the bottomless pit of government, because the government is a kingdom. You understand? That crushes other kingdoms. A government is a kingdom that crushes even its own citizens. As far as an evil government, the ones that you're looking at, you know what I mean? So there's a house divided, there's a house destroyed. So yeah, you can't act like everything's all cherries. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It's destruction. It's a pit of destruction. So you got to overcome and endure. You know what I mean? You need Yashaya, who is the salvation of Yah. Yashaya. Yasha, salvation of Yah. Yashaya. Okay. So pretty much, like, that's the one name right there, man. Like that's the one that's gonna, you know, come and crush. That's the kingdom to come. You understand? That's the most high kingdom to come. You know what I mean? These other governments, they're pits trying to rise up out of the pit. You know what I mean? Like the locusts with the smoke. They coming with the smoke. You know what I mean? But our kingdom is, and their kingdom is coming with smoke and darkness. Our kingdom is coming with the clouds. You understand? Yeshua's kingdom, salvation is opposite of destruction. Salvation, Yeshua's kingdom come in the clouds. Okay? So what I'm saying is when they know time is short. So the coming of the kingdom is just them trying to do it real fast so that anything else looks like they can go ahead and say, oh, well, that is just something else somebody else is doing and it's no biggie. You know what I mean? We've already done that. We've already seen that before, this or that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they can rendition things, homage things, when in fact, like I said, like, you don't understand how much things have been distorted time and time again. You know what I mean? Like, time and time again. You know what I mean? The dragon fools the whole world time and time again. A time and a half. Alright? So, like, that means he wakes up after fooling the whole world and then fools the whole world again. Okay? So, that's what I'm saying. Like, the same way he did it the last time he's doing it this time. So, it's already been done. Revelations has already been done. And then now we're doing the end. Like, we've already been through that other stuff before. That's why the world was destroyed before. That's why you're trying to figure out what's all this weird history with mud floods and kingdoms and stuff like that. The world's been destroyed before. All right? And you can look at the map and it shows you all this scorched earth with deserts all over the place. And so, and you can see the Leviathan on the dang earth. And you see his arm is frozen. And you can see where on his body, where the people are on his body, and those cultures and kingdoms are on his body, and what those cultures and kingdoms are up to. And you can look at the behemoth, and you can look at the cultures and kingdoms on the behemoth, and look at what they're up to, and look at how they're all divided. And you can't tell me that's not the spirit in its different forms right there, just on the map. It's showing you knowledge, showing you the truth, knowing legion, that one for all and all for one, how they all come together to fool the whole world. Because you're so small, you don't see the bigger picture. And that's how they can make you worship death. Because you're so, snuffed out on the sugar, on the sweet, on the rush. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing this. Gotta get along. Gotta keep up. Gotta keep my head above water. Everybody make you guilt trip you into selling your soul and you don't even know. And then when a lot of people get bitter when they get older and they don't even want to hear nothing and they think it's too late. Because, like I said, the noose has been hiding shit from them their whole life. The people that teach you, the government is the pit. The pit is darkness. The darkness hides shit. Okay? So it's deep dark. That's why Obama said I'd rather go into a basement. We started the video like that. We're going to end the video like that. He's in the bunker telling them what to do. Period. So you think Trump is up there talking to you? Do you think Trump is up there talking to you guys? You really think so? Like, why would he need to go against his own side? No, that ain't how Obama does it. No, Obama does it big. When he makes a deal, he makes a deal. And he ain't dealing with his own side. He's making a deal with the other side. He's a double-minded man. That's why he said, hey, I go into the basement. It's a double-minded man. It's the brain down there. They listening to the head that's down there. Where is that picture with Trump sitting, cozying up at Jimmy Carter's funeral with none other than yours truly, the snake, Obama. So Trump is you guys gotta realize, like, these cats are you gotta realize January is a twin, 20, Janus, 9, completion. Okay, they twin completion, double completions. Okay, 19, 19, AI, artificial intelligence, right there in your face. Trying to tell you, he was the first alpha and omega of the internet. There you go, right there. Alpha and omega of the internet. He was the chosen leader, and this guy is death. He passes to him what to say. That's why he's leaning in to listen. Do you see that? Yeah. Easy to see. He's leaning in to listen to what he has to say. Okay. Death and Zeus. Okay. So, Death has to listen to Zeus, king of the world, listening to the god of the world. Okay. Angel versus God. Angel, God. Horseman, a god. An idol god, but a god. Okay. That's why Jesus would say that this dude's altar is in Pergamon, or purgatory, whatever. Okay, same place where he went to go get Zeus's altar. Anyway, and this dude worships Apollyon. So anyway, these are the bottomless pit, the government, the wings. These cats right here. This is Dracula and his minion, his assistant. Straight up. That's why Obama gave him the shout out, which is pretty much passing the dang alley-oop right there on his freaking White House Correspondents' Dinner. He's like the Trumpster. The Donald is here. Yeah, man. Yeah. He gave him the shout out. He knew what he was doing. Like he's the poker. Hot poker makes somebody do something. That's what poker is. You poke them, and then it makes them do something, act funny. Like you prick somebody, they jump and holler and act like a fool, and then everybody gets a laugh. It's the Joker. Okay. The Joker, the poker, the Joker. Okay. Trump card, Joker, poker. Okay. The Joker and the Trump card. The Joker is the Trump card. So I tell you, the AI 19, that they're all on the same side. No matter what side you pick, you were gonna go through singularity. That's why Elon Musk said, "Hey, we're on the event horizon of the singularity." What is that? Of Dracula, pretty much. Dracula means blood sucking, straight up. Like I said, man, you guys have no clue. People are being wiped out right now. They are purging. They're going through a purge right now, and they're playing over here this out in our face. And that's why I said, in these days you hear wars and rumors of wars. because hey man, like you gotta realize that that these guys are they will never waste. Whenever you see their face, somebody is dying because of them right now, because it means that hey, you see me, I'm getting away with it. Hey, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm over here. You see me right here. I'm right in your face. That's what it means. Like I said, the news is the biggest way that they wipe people out. They wipe out that they get away with things. The news is their biggest bailout. The news breaks them out, sets a pick. The biggest pick setter. It's their pick. Their weapon of choice is the noose. It's the news. It's a pick. It's a sickle. It's a pick. You understand that? It's a pick, like a pitchfork. Okay. It's a pick. The news is a pick. I don't know how many different ways I can say that for you, but it definitely is a pick. As in like a Biden. A Biden is a pick, a pitchfork. Okay? It's simple. It's not very complicated at all. A Biden is a pitchfork. It is a pick. All right? And the news is the same thing. Okay? It is a device that is a weapon. And what they do is like that. They put on a show. And like I said, that show is prime time. It's bread and circus. It is the Coliseum. It is the sacrifice. It is the ritual sacrifice. Daily, in and out. Bloody Mary, the noose, the news. It is their weapon. It is the Inquisition. It is the one that it persecutes you, call you out. It'll make you laugh, make you cry. The news is death, bro. It is a matrix. 100%, bro. And they're not telling you. They put stuff in your face, and they can get away with saying they told you so, but they didn't tell you anything. They don't line stuff up like I just did. They don't put that side by side. They don't put the dang bottomless pit with the key, with the Giuliani, with the Gianni with the key over here. Okay? They don't put that up there like that next to the freaking Revelations. And let you know, 9/11, 9/11. Yo, Trump is making deals. 9/11. White House Task Force. 9/11. Okay? This is the new Twin Towers right here. The World Cup, the bottomless pit. Okay? The smoke from the pit. Alright? Do you understand that? What is this? March 7 this was done? 23 years, 5 months. 23 years and 5 months. 282 months. 1225 weeks. It was just wanting to see, man. I just like to know what's up with these numbers and stuff like that. So like I said, man, it's 9/11, bro. Like, it's 100%, man. Like, this is no joke, bro. Like, what you're seeing here, it looks like a game. It looks like a game, but I'm telling you, bottomless pit. And that's all. That's the end of this video, guys. It's the end of this video. The locust, Apollyon, bottomless pit. He worships Apollo.